Strixhaven cards. So I was building just like a quick deck yesterday, trying to, I don't know, just see what could work, trying to see what would be good. And I came up with this kind of quick build. It's not refined or anything. It's just something that I decided, like, okay, let me try it out. So we're using three new Strixhaven cards. Well, a little bit more. We're using Bayou Grove, which is basically 2 mana, 5/4. That when it comes into play, you sacrifice a creature, or you can pay for 5 mana. And we're using Hunt for Specimens, which is a 2 mana sorcery that you place a 1/1 that when it dies gives you 1 life. But the cool thing is that it lets you learn. So learn, it lets you look for a lesson in your sideboard. In the main deck, we're also trying 2 Witherbloom Campus. So I kind of like, I'm trying these cards in a sacrifice shell. So here are basically the cards that we use for sacrificing things, like the feeder, the carrion feeder. You sacrifice and it gets a 1/1. Village Rites, you sacrifice something and you draw 2 cards. And then these are like our sacrificial lamps. We have John Wolf, it dies, it gives you a 2/2. Nesting Bather comes into play, gives you a 0/1. Then Mortician Beetle, every time something gets sacrificed, you put a 1/1 counter. 3 Tragic Sleeps, whenever something dies, you can give 1 creature -13/-13. 4 Cast Downs. Hunger of the Howl Pack, whenever something dies, you put 3 counters on something. 2 Rancors and a 2 Snakeskin's Veil to protect your big threats. Like I said, this is like a rough draft, so I really don't know if it's like if it works as well, but I'm gonna try it out. It might be correct to maybe have more lands or maybe remove the rancors and put, I don't know, something that returns from the graveyard, maybe some nice whisper or something like that. The last thing I want to talk about is the lessons I have for hunts for specimens. So I just added 5 lessons, just want to try them out. Introduction to Annihilation, Exile Talger Nodland Permanent for 5 mana, so it's just like a solution for everything, maybe for an enchantment or something like that. Introduction to Prophecy, scry 2, and then draw a card for 3 mana. Expand the Anatomy, put +2 counters, and it gains Vigilance till end of the turn. Environmental Sciences, which lets you look for a land. And Pet Summoning, that lets you put 2 1/1 creatures for sacrificing. I was also gonna try the one that gives you a 2/1 flyer, but I don't know. Maybe that might be better than an Introduction to Prophecy. I found this card to be a little bit expensive. I might actually try that. I do think it might be better. Actually, let me add it right now. I want to try that instead. So, Income Summoning comes here. Introduction to Prophecy goes out. Or maybe Introduction to Annihilation. I think this is fine. Alright, the rest of the sideboard is Crushing Vines. Oh, I took it off. To kill flyers and to destroy artifacts, 3 Return to Natures to deal with artifacts and enchantments and also cards from their graveyard, 3 Gutshots, 2 Duress, and a Tragic Leap. So again, this is a first draft, so I don't know how it's gonna work. I just want to try the new draft Strixhaven cards, and hopefully we can win some matches. So let's try a game, guys. Alright, let me switch windows. I do not know how to do that right now. There we are. So I really like these cards. I think they might be they will not break Pauper or anything, but good addition. I like the lessons. They are pretty cool cards. Like, just being able to tutor from your sideboard is definitely strong. I don't know how many cards do you need in your sideboard for dedicated for lessons. I'm thinking it's probably less than 5 that I have right now. Probably more like 3 or even 2 only, or 4, I don't know. But that's why we're trying it out. We're trying to see what works and what doesn't work. And yeah, let's jump straight into it to our first game. All right, so we're gonna keep this hand. We're gonna keep it. We have a turn 1 John Wolf. Then we can hunt for specimens or play a Nest Invader. All right, so our opponent goes first. Tripping Rope. Okay, it gives you green. It's green red. Green red. We might be playing against the deck that destroys your lands. We shall see. Which makes me think that maybe I should play Nest Invader second turn just to have like virtual lands. We shall see what we're playing against. And since Tyrants, that tells me Tron. So we're probably playing against Tron. I don't know how this deck would do against Tron. I would like to think yes. I think we're playing against Tron because of the ornament. Or maybe some sort of like red-black control. Bojuka Bulk. No, I think we're playing against the red-black deck that has Cascade creatures. It just has Ancient Tyrants for some reason. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'm a little bit confused with this. But next turn, we're probably going to place maybe Rancor or a second Invader and a hand for Specimens. Maybe use Village Rise, sacrificing the spawn. We'll see, depending on what. Yes, this is Tron. They're playing a Bonders Ornament. So what we want to do, we want to apply more pressure. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... should I play the Garden or the Spawn? I want to play Rancor this turn. Do I want to play Rancor this turn? Green black, Nest Invader, Rancor. So if we play Rancor, we do 3-5 damage. Then we have black black, and we can play for Hunt for Specimens. Or we have black sacrifice, play Hunt for Specimens, Colony Garden, sacrifice next turn. Otherwise, we can play Nest Invader, like sacrifice this, sacrifice this. What happens if we get Rat, like the one that deals 2 damage to all creatures? That would be bad for us. So let's try to do the more aggressive, the one that gives you more damage right now. So let's do Rancor here. Then let's play Hands for Specimens. And let's get, what should I get? Maybe Expanded Anatomy would be better. Yeah, I think I like Expanded Anatomy. I'll play Colony Garden. And he's for 5. The reason I get Expanded Anatomy is because we want to apply more pressure. So we can put the counters on the pest or something like that. And then just get like a bigger hit next turn. It also depends on what they do. They have access to 5 mana right now. And they're going to be getting 5 this turn. And next turn, if they don't do anything, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're going to be getting 10 next turn. So they have their second Tron land. They might get Tron this turn, in which case we might be a little bit too late. We have the Village Right to sacrifice our creature. 4 mana, 5 mana, Muldrifter. Alright, Muldrifter, that's not that bad. So this turn, what we do, we play Village Rights. Do we play Expanded Anatomy or do we play a Goyf? I like playing Expanded Anatomy and just hitting for more. Expanded Anatomy, alright. That just applies more pressure on them. I can attack with the plan. That way, if this is the blockade, I can just sacrifice it. I don't know. Alright, yeah, they were gonna block that. I knew that. So that's 8 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn, we hit for 6. We might be a little bit too late, but I mean, we shall see. 3 damage. 4, 5, 6. What are they playing? Boarding Party. Let's see what they get. The Bonders Tournament. That's not too bad for us. So they get 2 Bonders Tournament, and I don't think they're gonna attack. Now we're gonna play Village Rights in case we get like a removal spell. Alright, so that's not bad. We are gonna attack with both. They're gonna block something. Then we're probably gonna get Nest Invader Let's invade the Mortician Beetle by Ugrave. I think that's gonna be our plan. Alright, so we get hit for 3. 5 life. So let's just run this over. Mortician Beetle, Groy, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play the Invader first because I think we're gonna play that either way. Play this. We can sacrifice this for an extra mana. So we have 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want to play everything because we're going to have to sacrifice it. So we're going to play the Grove. We're going to play the Beetle first so that we get the counter from the sacrifice. We're going to play this and sacrifice the Eldrazi's Prawn. So now we have not the fastest clock, but we have a 5-4 in play and like we're threatening Lidan with 3 creatures. Okay, so we won. That's good. That's good. I did not think we were going to win this against Tron. Against Tron, we don't really need that much removal. So I'm going to take off. We have this. Tragic Sleeps. We have also the Cast Down. I like Hunger. I don't like Hunger of the Hellpack as well, but I do like Snakeskin's Bell. So I'm going to remove those. I'm going to play to Duress. We also saw a bunch of Bonders tournaments, so I'm going to also play maybe 2 Return to Natures, and that's going to be it. And I'm going to remove, I think, probably the 4 Cast Downs. Or maybe the Tragic Sleeps might be better. Yeah, remove 3 Tragic Sleeps and a Cast Down. And I'm going to play like this. Okay, that's going to be our hand. Let's jump with this. Let's see how we do. Alright. We don't like this hand, so we're gonna mulligan this. Yeah, we cannot keep this hand. Alright, this is a better hand. Still not great, but it's better than the other one. We're gonna put back a Feeder, and we're gonna play that first turn. Okay, we're gonna keep this. Let's return a Feeder. Done. Alright. So they play 1 land. Now, do we start with the Feeder? What should we start with? We could also start with the Duress. I like getting in, so I'll start with the Feeder. Alright, second Tronland. What I'm gonna do now, I have double black. I'm gonna dress them because I think they might have a Bonders tournament or a removal next turn. So yeah, they have a Bonders tournament and a Cannonade. So we know they have a Cannonade. We know they have crop rotation. So I'm gonna take the Ornament because that will rob them of color mana. And we can get lucky with that. And I'm gonna play a Mortician Beetle. The only way we get burned is if they get specifically a mountain. Alright. So we're here, we're good to go. Let's see. Okay, we won the match. They did not draw anything, so they were done with that. Let's do this. So we won our first game against Tron, which I mean I did not. Okay, that's the same player we saw right now, so we don't want to play against them right again. So let's play against someone new, shall we? Alright, guys. Let me try to get the window working. So So get this one and let's do it like this. There we go. I'm still working on my streams. I'm still like figuring out how things work. It's kind of annoying how like things pop up in Magic Online, so you don't get to really. You need to be adjusting your stream. All right. So we are not getting any match yet. I really like this new card that have been adding to Strixhaven. There's also other ones that I really like. The Prismariland, the one that gives you Scry. It's a really good effect for control decks. I think that's my favorite new Strixhaven card besides the Bayou Grove. I wanted to build a deck that had like the Bayou Grove plus the what's the name of the 5/5 Delp card, the Gurmag Angler. But I just figure like I could try a sacrifice version first and then try to see if I could get like maybe like a reanimator deck or something going on. I might try to get something like that later, and I might build a deck. All right, so we're getting a match. Let's see. I would like to play first. This hand is not perfect but keepable. So I'm gonna play Young Wolf first turn. Then second turn I'm gonna play Nest Invader. Then third turn Bayou Grove Rancor. That's my maybe Bayou Grove Rancor. Maybe next second turn Bayou Grove just to apply more pressure. We'll see. Okay, we'll play Young Wolf first. Might be better. Yeah, maybe better to play Bayou Grove next turn. That way we have a 2/2 and a 5/4 in second turn. And we're hitting for 7 the turn after. 7, 8, 9 if we play the Rancor. Well, we need to see what we're playing against first, of course. If we're playing against Burn, I'm going to do the Bayou Grove move first, yeah. Because we're just going to be outrun if we don't apply pressure. Alright, so next turn, Bayou Grove. Burn, I think we are not favored. But we'll try to win. Burn is a deck that has a really good win percentage against a lot of the field, but because it's very streamlined and it's always the same thing, I don't know, I guess a lot of people don't like playing it. I know for the longest time I love Burn. I still love Burn, but I don't know, it's like you're just doing the same thing over and over. It's not even like a combo deck that, I mean, it is a combo deck kind of, but it's not like a super hard combo deck, let's call it that way. It's just tap, burn, tap, burn, tap, burn. And you don't win like in the 6-7 turn, then you probably will lose. So it's just like, okay. Alright, so next turn we're hitting for 7. If we don't get anything done, like maybe like a Searing Ablaze to us. Alright, let's see what they play. But yeah, against decks like this, I just want to like hit hard and hit fast. Alright, Thermal Alchemy. That's kind of very freaking scary, but it is what it is. So we're gonna Rancor the Young Wolf so that they cannot block it. And that's gonna be our move for the turn. They wanna play the Witherbloom Campus and next turn cast down. Alright, so we're hitting for 9 this turn. Okay, good times. So next turn we're playing Nest Invader and then sacrifice the token to play Countdown on the Alchemist. Because that card deals a lot of damage really quick. This turn it will probably deal like 3 damage. Okay, perfect. We won the second match. I really don't know why they conceded. They are favorites in this game, but I mean, I'll take it. So we won 2 games with this deck, which I kind of surprised actually. Because I literally just built it for fun, like a little bit ago. Alright, we got a new match, so let me try to change it in the screen. There we go. I don't think this is a great hand, but it's the same as last game. I'm gonna keep it because I have John Wolf into Bayou Grove. I mean, a 2-2 into a 5-4 second turn is pretty good. I mean, we do need some black because these cards are important, but it is what it is. We're playing first, so I want to be aggressive. Alright, let's drill through this turn. We're playing Delver. If we're playing Delver, we're pretty good. Because Delver cannot deal with a early threat really easily. Unless they have something like Snap. But even if they have a Snap, like I really don't care as much. Okay, let's sacrifice the John Wolf. Let's play a 5-4. Next turn we Ash Barrens and play Hunt for Specimens. Or maybe leave mana on tap to kill whatever they play. Vapor Snack? Oh, shit. I got scared for a bit. If it's a red one, yeah. They're playing the Scred version. I mean, they need to do something because they're taking 7 every turn. And a Lightning Bolt does not kill the Groif. And they cannot bounce the John Wolf realistically if they have Snap. So I think we're pretty good. This turn I'm gonna play. I'm gonna land cycle this for a swamp, then maybe play Hunt for Specimens. That way we can get something on the sideboard. Okay, so they're the Scry. Good times, guys. All right. So we hit for 7. We're playing 18 now, and like it's better for us when they tap out because that means we can play our stuff without having to worry about our spells getting countered. So let's attack first for 7. All right, let's cycle this to a swamp. Play this. They could be a case for Mortician Beetle, but I don't want to play that. I want to play Hunt for Specimens because that also lets me grab something like the card that gives me the pests. And that way, actually, should I play something else? Like, should I grab something else, like maybe Environmental Sciences or the Inkling Summoning? We cannot play Inkling Summoning. We don't have double black. I think I'm gonna get Pest Summoning because I think that's the best we can do right now. And we get another land. We can play Pest Summoning plus the Mortician Beetle. All right, let's see what they do. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 on the board. That's fine. They are playing Scred. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cast down and attack for 8. Cast down. Attack for 8. Play another John Wolf. That way, next turn, even if they're gonna kill the John Wolf, that's fine. They're close to stabilizing because they can play the Scred next turn and kill our Groif, and then maybe play a creature. But I think we're still fine. Yeah, they play Scred right now. Okay, they're gonna play that. Kind of counter spell. Okay, so we're getting close to we need something now. They basically dealt with our board now. Let's see. Karen Feeder is a good draw actually, but I don't know. I don't know how we're doing this. I think I'm gonna play. Man, it's kind of weird. We needed an extra black. They have another burn spell. That's kind of bad for us, but I don't think we're winning if I play like Pessimony, because we hit for 1 this turn, then the next turn we hit for 2. Carrion Feeder, like we attack and we sacrifice our creature, we get something out of it. Plus we get still one inside, so let's do that. Like we both. I think that lightning bolt and Scred was very big for them. They managed to stabilize with the burn they got. The Hour of Bolas also provided them with a good defensive body. So now we have. I mean, we need to see what they play. Next turn they have they're probably gonna leave counter spell up, so they're probably not gonna have a play next turn. Oh, they're not leaving counter spell up. What are they doing? A break. So I'm gonna sacrifice this. They probably have a double removal, but that's okay. I mean, there's not a lot I can do, so I need to sacrifice this to get one. It's better for us to force them to tap out. All right. They don't have double removal. Well, that's kind of good for us, but I don't. Okay, perfect. So we got this. I'm gonna play this now. Do we have removal? Ooh, perfect. I think we're gonna be fine. Maybe. Kind of surprised by that actually. Because now we can attack, and even if they kill my Carrion Feeder, we can sacrifice everything in response to the Mortician Beetle. And we're gonna have a second lethal treat. Okay, so now I'm gonna sacrifice this before just to stay out of lightning bolt range. Yes, I want to use the ability. Thank you. There we go. Now let's say they scred my Carrion Feeder for 5. It's right now it's a 5/5. 2, 3, 4. So we can sacrifice the pest and survive. Now I'm not gonna sacrifice in response to. All right, good. We won. I'm kind of surprised we won that when I thought we were gonna lose. All right. So against them, what do we want? They did not play any Delver creatures, but I'm assuming they have some. Rancor might not be. No, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what to play against them, to be honest. Maybe a Duress might be good. But if we didn't see any Delver or any Sprite or anything like that. Hunger of the Whole Pack might be bad just because they can bounce our creature or kill them in response. Or like, I mean, a lot of times I feel the extra 3 counters will not be very relevant against them. So I might play just, I don't know if should I play Duress, Tragic Leap. I think I did not see a Delver, but I'm pretty sure they're probably Delver, so I'm gonna play 2 Gutshots. Hopefully this works out. Let's see how we do. So we're 2-1 with this deck, and this hand again is like the same hand we had last time, just with an extra land. So again, turn 1 John Wolf, turn 2 Bejugrove. The difference is that now they're gonna start with a mana on tap. So if they leave 2 mana on tap, we're gonna play a Nest Invader just to bait a counter. I mean, it still applies pressure, but it's not a Bejugrove, so it's good for us. Let's see what we draw. Forest, my favorite card. That was sarcasm, by the way. We do not want to draw any more lands. Except even like we want to draw black lands, not green lands anymore. And that was a pretty bad. So yeah, they left a mana open. So I'm gonna play a Nest Invader. Alright, let's attack with the wolf. Alright. Hopefully they counter this. If they do, we play Bejugrove. Bejugrove. Alright, they did not counter it, so they might have a removal spell for the invader. Right, yeah, that's fine. So next turn, we need to play the Groif, probably, because we don't have any other play. Yeah, this is bad. Alright, yeah, this is really bad. Okay, let's attack. The good thing is that we don't have to sacrifice the young wolf. I mean, there's a point to be made for sacrificing it, but I think better just to sacrifice this pawn. Alright, we're gonna get it countered, and we're kind of screwed if we don't draw anything good next turn. Oh, didn't get countered, perfect. Did not expect that. Do they have Scred? If they have Scred, that's just as bad for us, which I'm assuming they do. Alright, good times. No playables. Maybe I need to change my deck and add more swamps. I don't know. But I'm not feeling very good about this. Alright, 4, 5, 6. I refuse to believe they have nothing. If they kill the Grave, like, I'm just gonna concede. They have something. They're just like letting us hit for a million because they know. Yeah, I'm done. We're not winning that. Okay. They did not play any creature, and they drew a lot of creatures, so probably gotcha is not a thing. So maybe I do prefer to have duress. Do that. All right, good times. I think their best solution for the growth is the Scred. So if we see one, we're probably gonna take that. Oh, green creatures, green lands again. Okay, I'm gonna keep this because I have Calny Garden into growth next second turn. So that's pretty good. Prefer it to be a John Wolf again, but I mean that's pretty good. Hopefully we can draw a swamp, Ash Barrens, or something that gives us black in the following turns. All right. They might be just like a control blue-red deck. All right, let's see. Colony Garden after this turn. Just to this turn. Okay, that was actually a pretty good draw. So I'm gonna still play the Groif. The good thing about this card is that the sacrifice is a cost. So next turn I'm gonna play a Nest Invader into Hunt for Specimens. I'm gonna sacrifice the token. Alright, Ponder. Hit for 5, and then we're gonna put 3 more power, and then we're gonna get a lesson. I might get the one that puts counter on your creatures. And next turn after that, we're gonna have a swamp for village rise, and like we're gonna add a lesson. So we might be okay this turn depending on what they play. Let's see what they did. So they did not shuffle. So I mean that's never good, but that's fine. Play the no. Let's attack first actually. The Rancor also gives me more attack because I can play the Rancor on the Invader or on the Pest, and just gives me more damage. Okay, let's play Nest Invader. Let's play these. Let's play Hunt for Specimens. What should I get? Should I get the Pests? Should I get something else? Expanded Anatomy is a consideration. We have three attacks on the board. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get an expanded anatomy actually. I think that will be the best one. Next turn I can expand the anatomy something and rank or something else. Alright. I'm gonna kill that, that's fine. Okay, 3 mana, they're gonna leave them open. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just attack. I'm gonna rancor the Groif. Let's see what they do. They have like a bounce tool or something. Alright, they're thinking. So this makes it that we're hitting for 8 this turn. Now what we can do, I'm just gonna pass, and if they have anything for my pest or for my growth, I can village rights in response. Alright. That way we can do 3, 4, 5 damage with the pest. If next turn, if we get their village right, if we need to use village rights. I wonder what they had. Okay. Alright. So they didn't do anything. Okay, they're gonna scratch my creature. Should I village rights in response? I think yes. We may draw another land. In that case, we can play Rancor and expand the anatomy. So now I'm gonna play. Oh, we haven't drawn. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cycle this for a swamp. Then I'm gonna just play Rancor. My reasoning for that is because they might have something to kill my pest. Counterspell. It's actually pretty good because now we can tragic flip that in response. We hit for 4. It ended up working better. Now we need to not get this creature killed. Okay, he's dead. Damn it. Okay. Maybe I should have grabbed the pest instead of the expand. Man, that was a mistake probably. Huh. If we had the pest, we could play the pest and then like village rights one of them. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Oh well. We're learning. So we need to draw a creature. Okay, we're not that bad yet because they have 2 cards in hand. So we can still come back from this, but we need to draw a creature next turn or the turn after. What's up? Are you there? Are you there, opponent? What's going on? Oh, it was me? Oh, it was me. Alright, sorry guys. Okay, what are they playing? Basic line cycling. That's good because that means they have another line. Probably have a counter spell in hand or something like that. Alright, that was a bad draw, but I mean it is what it is. Man, I will have some pests right now. Yeah, that was a mistake. Some pests with village rights, but nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna cycle this for a swamp. Alright. No land, please. Creature. Let's do a creature. Okay, that's not a creature. There's also consideration for this deck just to have more creatures. Because I think I'm playing 21 creatures. Maybe having like 22, 23 would be better. Alright, yeah, that's pretty bad. The longer this game goes, the worse it gets for us because that means they have more time to draw card draw spells. They have more time to grab counters, and it doesn't seem to me that they have a lot of creatures. Okay, John Wolf was good. Let's see if it doesn't get counter. If it doesn't get counter, we're pretty good. Ooh, that was pretty good, guys. All right, let's play some Rancor. All right, I'm gonna be Ledge Rights in response. So that goes to the graveyard, but we get to expand the anatomy of this creature now. Now we dodge Lightning Bolt if they draw it. All right, I guess that's fine. Oh well. They have 4 screds already? 1, 2, 3. So they drew 3 screds. Okay, good times. Alright, we get to play the Iron Price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, good times. Now they already played 3 screds. So it's less likely that they have a 4th scred, and this is lethal next turn. Let's say what they have, guys. 4 mana. What is this? Huh, really? Good times. Good times, good times. And no creatures. Okay, I like this because now we can get our pest. And I'm not gonna actually. Is there anything else I would like to get? No, I just like the pest. And I'm not gonna play it because we don't want to get wiped. So I'm just gonna play the hunt for specimens. Are they gonna counter it? Yes, they are. All right. Man, here I thought we were doing fine. Man, we should have grabbed the pet for specimen, the pests, like earlier. All right. Bears can be choosers. It's a 4-turn clock, so not too bad. All right, Agrobola. Let's see what it gets. Nothing, please. Hit a blank. Ah, man, good times. Man. Are drawing good. Alright, the good thing is they kill it, so we get to Tragic Sleep. That creature. Yeah, they're just a control deck. They don't play a lot of. Alright, we get to get a card that avoids that, so that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Let's just leave this green. We don't really need that. So that's pretty good because we get a card that avoids Fiery Cannonade. We can win next turn if they don't draw anything. Do we win? Please say yes. Alright, guys. So 3-0 with this deck. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of very, very surprised actually. Let me make some modifications to the deck. Like, let me see if it requires maybe more of one color. 7/7. I think that's fine actually. Actually, no. I think I want more black. So I'm gonna play this. 7/6, and I'm thinking I'm gonna play a 4th Ash Baron maybe. Or I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expense. I don't know why. I just like that card. All right. Oh, you know what? The garden. We took out the garden. Huh. Let's see. I like having one garden. One thing, I think that so far the campus has. I mean, we haven't drawn it, but I would think it might be okay, but not great. I don't know. So 7 and 6. Okay, yes. Probably what we had before now. So by color. The thing is, like, we want to hit our jungles, but we also want to hit our beetles. I think yeah, it's fine to be half and half. Now, how about the sideboard? Is there anything we want to take out? Introduction to Annihilation seems medium. Expanded Anatomy was pretty bad this turn, this game. Environmental Sciences. I don't know. I do want the Prophecy one. I do like this card. But what should we take off for it? Playing some money seems okay. I mean, I'm just trying this sideboard, so I'm actually gonna take out something from here. Maybe take out the Gutshot. Yeah, I'm gonna take out a Gutshot just to see how this works. I'm just gonna try these sideboard cards. I'm gonna play another game just to keep testing this deck. All right, I think we have another match. Let's see. All right, there we go, guys. And we're viewing. Play first. Horrible hand. Pretty bad hand too, but you have to keep it. Let's return a Nash Baron, maybe? Yeah, return a Nash Baron. We play Witherbloom Campus next first turn, then we play Carrion Feeder next turn. Or maybe we play Carrion Feeder first, then Witherbloom Campus and leave Village Rise open. Nash Barons. Alright. Alright, Affinity. We're playing against Affinity. Alright. Does that change anything? It does. It does change things. It makes me want to play as Barons, maybe? Hunt for Specimens, looking for a land? Yeah. Just want to apply more pressure. Next turn we can play Witherbloom Campus and have a countdown open. And if we grab something else, should we grab Environmental Sciences? We have double black next turn. I'm gonna play Inkling Summoning because I want to just be able to keep attacking. So next turn I can Village Ride something, cast down something. I actually really like Inkling Summoning. I mean, it's not like the best card ever, but I don't know. I just like the lessons. Like I just like having like a little tutor package in your sideboard. I wish they would print more of those cards, like the learn and lessons cards. I know I'm like in the minority that likes that type of stuff, but that's fine. Maybe we should have. Okay. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's gonna. Oh, we should. That's pretty good, I guess. Alright, so next turn we cannot attack. Okay. I don't think we can win against Affinity. Seems like a very tough matchup for us. They just have bigger, better, faster creatures. Just gonna chill here. Block with the Pest. Sacrifice the Village Rights. Man, if they play like an attack, what am I gonna do? Probably gonna do the same and then cut down them and can't down it in their turn. Oh man, yeah. It's tough, man. This is tough. Alright, I'm gonna play this. Play village rights. Sacrifice this. Take 4. I feel like we're a little bit slower in this matchup. Okay, so we're gonna cast down. Alright, that was actually a pretty good draw. We play Young Wolf. We cast down this. And we play another feeder. I think yes, that's fine. I mean, you cannot block anyway, so. And we attack for 1 because the other one cannot attack. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna block and sacrifice to the feeder. The next turn, I'm gonna leave it back and attack with both feeders. That's my plan. If they have another attack, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad for us as well. Yeah, this matchup seems pretty hard actually. After sideboard, we have 4 sideboard cards. I still don't think it's gonna be like a great matchup because they have like just very big creatures. Just look at this. We're getting attacked for 1,000,000 next turn, and we cannot even attack. All right. I don't think we're gonna win this hand. This game. Affinity is really strong against certain decks. But whenever I play Storm, Affinity, for some reason, like I always get like these horrible draws and I can never get like I would love to have a draw like them, like right now. That seems like the nut what they have right now. Next turn they're hitting 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're hitting us for 14, and there's not a lot we can do about it. So I don't know. There's not a lot we can do, but is there anything does that help us somehow? It does not. But I'm gonna attack with the current feeder. Maybe they block. I don't know. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hunt for specimens right now. Yeah. All right. So let me hunt for specimens. What can we get? Nothing. Environmental sciences from black to gain 2 life and survive next turn. Yeah. Let's do that. Gonna get a forest plate. All right. I'm pretty sure we're still dead. 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, maybe not, but I mean, pretty close to getting dead, so it doesn't matter too much. Attack with everything. We block this. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. We block this, I guess. We sacrifice this. Get 1 more damage. 3, 3, 4, 4. Is there any way we can win next turn somehow? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, 8, 9. No, there's none. I think we're losing, but Mama Race no quitter. life. Huh. Well, let's attack first. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna get hit for 6 next turn, so we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose pretty bad now. I'm gonna get hit for 6. Yeah, it's pretty much a game. Alright. Let's go to second game. We have all these cards against them. Okay. We have Tragic Sleep against them. Now, what I don't want Rancors. I don't want Hunger of the Whole Pack. Snake Skin Veil might be okay. What else I don't want? One more card out. We're playing first. Nice Invader, so Tragic Sleep, Village Rites. So we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 12. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 removal spells. Maybe we don't need that much. Maybe we don't need the Tragic Sleep. Yeah, that's fine. How do we win though? Do we? Maybe we might need the Hunger actually. Because that gives us like bigger creatures than them. Tough. Crushing Binds, Cast Down, Tragic Sleep. What do we take out though? Maybe Village Rites? Maybe take out one Village Rite and something else? Crushing Binds? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe take out 2 Village Rites. Actually, maybe Snake Skin's Bell. Yeah, Village Rites, Snake Skin Bell. Let's take out that. Actually, let's take out both Snake Skin Bell and just leave the Village Rites. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I don't know if this is a correct way to sideboard this, but let's see how we do. Right, horrible hand. Doesn't matter how we sideboard. Still horrible, but not as horrible. I'm gonna put back a Village Rite. So first turn we play a forest. Yep. You have some removal, so that's pretty good. And we're gonna have both colors, so that's good too. In this case, I would prefer it to be double black and then draw like a green along the way, but this is okay. Basic line cycling. Get a black swamp. Grito. Alright, double swamp, that's pretty good. Mortician Beetle. Alright, so now we have a cast down, at least to protect us. We have a Village Rites. We need to draw like some action. Alright. Dog. Here we go. Let's cut down that, shall we? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Because I can do Nest Invader, sacrifice it. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attack. If he blocks, I'm gonna sacrifice it. I'm gonna get him. Alright, didn't block, didn't take the bite. So I'm not gonna block this turn. I'm not gonna do anything this turn because I can block with the Invader. And if it kills something, I can tragic sleep the attack. Alright, 3 mana. See where they're playing. Alright. I think Death Invader was one of the best draws that we could have, actually, like, because it enables everything. It gives us a counter for the Beetle, it gives us blockers, it enables Tragic Sleep. So yeah, they're not doing that. So what I'm gonna do, I could village right that not right now, and then yeah, I'm gonna do that. So that will give me 2 cards, a counter. Alright. Alright, that was actually pretty good again. I attack with both. If he sacrifices something, I get to Tragic Sleep again. If not, at the end of the turn, I get to do the same thing all over again. Get to village right something. Man, Death Invader, MVP. Alright. Okay. We really don't care actually about that. It's kind of weird, but we don't. Alright. We do care about that. Now, we're gonna village rights again. Will he sacrifice double land? That's the thing. I want to say no, but I don't know, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to sleep the Shaman. Should I do that? It's kind of a very interesting choice. And try just like the Shaman. He kills both of our creatures. We sacrifice the spawn in response. We get a 3/3. Yeah, I think that's fine actually. Because he wants to kill our creatures, he has to kill his own attack. And we can still cast down the creature. So let's do that. Alright. He's gonna let it go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack with everything except the spawn. Then, if he blocks anything, I'm gonna sacrifice the spawn to the village rice and hunger it up to the whole pack, whatever he blocks. So he blocks that. That's good. I'm gonna village right this. Hunger up the whole pack this. So makes it a 5/5. Alright? Yeah, because I was gonna try to sleep the Atok after that. So we had like a 5/5, a 3/3, and a 2/2, and they had no board. So that was pretty good. Now they have that goblin thingy thing. Do I want a gotcha to kill them? Probably not, but I do maybe want a tragic sleep, maybe over a crushing binds. Now, Hunger of the Whole Pack was really good in that case, so I think it was a good choice to leave it there. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now, we're on the draw now, so this might be a little tough because they might get a fast start, but that's a very competitive game. This is not a great hand, but I cannot mulligan it because we have lands. We need to draw good stuff. We have no enablers, but we have to sacrifice creatures. They're mulligan to 5, so that's a good thing for us. Hopefully they don't have a good draw, a good start, and we can capitalize on that. Alright, so first turn we're gonna get a John Wolf. Turn 2 we're gonna get Nest Invader, then we're gonna cycle for whatever we want. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Because we can get the Inkling thing with Flyer, which let us apply a little bit of pressure on there if they play something to block us. Now next turn, I'm gonna place Nest Invader. Okay, that's okay. Next turn we play Nest Invader and we can block that if they attack. I don't want to draw any more lands ever again, so there's that. I can sacrifice a token in response to get an Ash Baron, to cycle my Ash Baron, but I don't think that's where we want to be. Okay. Alright, Prophetic Express. Next turn we attack with the Invader. Okay, that's fine. Are they gonna attack? They're not. I will attack though. Huh, that's actually pretty good. Makes me think what I want to do. Because I could return to nature their land. I think I'm gonna return to nature their Frogmite. The reason is because they had a lot of affinity cards. Okay, so I'm gonna cycle this. Maybe I shouldn't have cycled that. I should have probably just. Alright. Maybe that was a mistake, but whatever. Let's return to nature this guy. The reason I'm doing that instead of a land is because board presence. I just don't want to be facing a lot of attackers. Plus, they have a lot of affinity cards, so it might be relevant. Yeah, like for example, maybe I should have, in that case, I should have maybe. Alright, that's not bad. Because we can cut down that. Are they gonna attack us? That's the thing. If they attack us, we will block. Not because we care too much, but because we want the 2/2. So, alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna cut down this. We're gonna cycle this for a black. Then we're gonna attack with both creatures. And the reason we're attacking with both creatures is because we have village rights, so we can sacrifice the John Wolf in response if they decide to block that. And next turn we can hunt for specimens for a flyer and just start applying pressure on there, plus drawing 2 cards right now. Alright, village rights. We get a 2/2, we hit for 2. With a Mortician Beetle. I mean, I don't think we're still doing great. Because if they play like a big threat again, like the Mirror Enforcer, we're in big trouble because it basically walls us. But we're not as bad anymore either. If they play also like the Goblin that sacrifice something and kills everything for 1 mana, that's also a little bit bad for us. See, like again, we're gonna get stoned by that. I'm gonna upkeep my Ash Baron for another swamp, maybe. Yeah, man, this is pretty bad. Huh. Now they can sacrifice both prisms to kill both of my creatures. Oh man. This is bad. Alright, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chill? Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna chill, and at the end of the turn I'm gonna sacrifice the spawn to village rights. Maybe I should play with Witherbloom Campus if that was the case. Alright, sacrifice 1, sacrifice 2. That's okay. So now I'm gonna village right in response. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sacrifice this for mana. And I'm gonna village rights for mana. I'm gonna sacrifice the Nest Invader. Hopefully I draw like a Tragic Leap or something like that. I did not, but I did draw this. So what I can do is kind of like force him to sacrifice a third artifact. Is that worth it? Probably is, just because we don't have anything else to do. And because he hasn't gotten any damage, so he has to sacrifice 2. So I think now we're actually okay, because they're gonna have to lose the Shaman and the Frogmite, and I'm gonna be left with a 5/5, and they're gonna be left with a 4/4. And I think they F6. Yeah, that's fine. That's a pretty good draw from us. Hunger of the whole pack has been overperforming. No. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna attack? Now, next turn we play the Witherbloom campus. We should attack, because they are low on cards. If they play an Atok, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the removal spell from my sideboard. So let's attack, then with a 5/5. All right, they are not blocking or anything, so I'm gonna play a Mortician Beetle. I'm gonna play a Hunt for Specimens, and I think I might actually get the removal card, maybe. Huh. I could get the Inkling Summoning, but if they have another one of those goblins, they were gonna tap for something and they did not tap. So that tells me it was probably like a goblin or maybe an Atok, but they want to see what I play. I'm gonna get the Introduction to Annihilation, maybe. Or maybe Introduction to Prophecy might be better. It just gives me more information. Yeah, Introduction to Prophecy it is. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Because we have the Witherbloom campus, so maybe it was a mistake because of that. I'm not gonna block. Alright. Okay, another of those. Nanato, like man, yeah, maybe I should have gotten that, the artifact removal thing. Alright. The permanent removal thing. Let's play Introduction to Prophecy. We get to scry 2 cards. Okay. It's pretty good. So I actually like, do I like both? The Nest Invader will make me a 2/2, so I don't really like it as much, but I do like the countdown. So I'm gonna attack and see how they block. If they double block with the Meat Enforcer, I might kill the other one. Alright, let's see what they do. I mean, we're still in a fight against time, I guess. Alright, they hit for 5. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, turn off outages. No. Alright, I think I will. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. I will cut down right now, because if they have something like a fling, I want to be able to know. Yeah. Now if they have fling, I really don't care. They maybe had a fling. Okay, we won! Alright, guys. 4-0 with this deck. That's pretty good. Alright, guys. I hope you like this stream, and I those were some close games, but I think we're up to something. For the lessons, I I don't know. Expanded anatomy was pretty bad when I grabbed it, but I mean, it was me probably making a mistake. Peso money, we never grabbed it, but it sounded very good in a vacuum when I could have grabbed it instead of expanded anatomy. Introduction to prophecy was pretty good this last game. Including some money, we didn't use it too much, so it needs more testing. But I mean, I really like this deck. It was kind of like all of them were close games, but I mean, we won against a lot of like Tier 1 decks, or we're close to Tier 1. So I'm happy with how this turned out. Hopefully you like the video, and if you like it, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. And have a good one, guys. 4-0.